So we need to further dissect this 2010 email thread between Jeffrey and a man named Daniel Syad. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that last name. But I'm going to read this email to you guys real quick, okay? And then we're going to dissect it. On July 16th of 2010, this man named Daniel, who we'll get into in a second, emails Jeffrey and says, "Hello, Jeffrey. A great friend of mine rented a huge house in Ibiza, invited a lot of girls from Russia, all models, because they will be doing the photo shoots down there for several magazines, with a great scout named Tigran." Apologize if I pronounced that wrong. "He used to scout for Trump, but he doesn't work for him anymore. He's coming with 12 girls the first week, 22nd of July, then 13 others the second week from the blank to the 5th of August. He would like to meet you. I just called Jean-Luc Brunel to see with him if he can come too. That will be great too. Build this great network for MC2. Please let me know if you can come to spend some time with us. My best regards." Jeffrey responds to Daniel stating, Tigran has the best taste next to you. I am happy to meet him." So who are we talking about in this email, right? So we obviously know who Jeffrey is, but here's a photo of Daniel Syad, who was emailing back and forth with Jeffrey, talking about his friend Tigran Khachatrian, who used to be a scout for Donald Trump, talks about how he's friends with Jean-Luc Brunel, etc., etc. This is him with Woody Harrelson at Peter Nygard's Island. Here's another photo of him with Robert De Niro. Here's a photo with him and Woody Allen. Here he is with the Prime Minister of Thailand. There is like so little information about this man online, but we do know he works at the World Fashion Channel. He is involved in like the modeling and fashion world. I just don't know like his background, how he got involved, how he's connected to all these people, but that's who Jeffrey is emailing back and forth with in that thread. And another person being mentioned in this email thread is obviously Jean-Luc Brunel, who we all know. He was the modeling agent who had the exact same allegations as Jeffrey and was arrested for the same crimes basically as Jeffrey and was found passed away in the same manner as Jeffrey. But another person that he's talking about is a man named Tigran Khachatrian. He is the founder of Noah Models in Russia, and he is a former model scout for Trump models. And Tigran Khachatrian passed away back in like 2021, but he was a part of a lot of different interviews and documentaries that really show how like evil like these men really are and how like disgusting and depraved their mindset is and how normalized it is. So I'm going to show you guys just like a few clips.
I love to travel. I love the trains, especially the toilets. I miss them. I miss this, you know?
The concept of Noah was simple. Just like Noah saved all the animals, I'm trying to save all these young girls. That's what I'm doing. I'm putting them on the plane, sending them to the West, giving them a chance where they can find themselves, develop as women, grow as individuals, and I hope that someday they'll do some good to the other people. So in a way, for me, this is a religious matter. You know, this is my Bible. Ashley will be my Western partner. We also have problems in the West, and it's also a difficult uphill battle there, but it's a different problem. So together we'll be a great team. The depth of the psychology involved, you know, we go very, very deep with a girl, trying to understand all her problems, trying to understand the parents. And we sort of, at the end, form a profile. And we try to sort of replace those fathers for them and support them any way we can. You know, in certain cities, you must have trustworthy people. So then they can find the girls at much earlier stage and sort of pre-screen them until we get there. This is strategically very important. Before anybody else can get there, we'll have the girls.
Say hello, Nadia.
Hello, my name is Nadia. I'm 13.
Ну, конечно, моделью стать хорошей. Но я просто фотографирую, видишь? Хочется, чтобы что-то другое было в жизни.
If you catch the girl at 12, when these girls are in these very delicate stages of their life, then you have more power or you have more influence to guide and direct.
It's not really the age, it's how mature they are. Because at the age of 13, she has something that most people rarely have, and that's called dignity. That 13-year-old will never go with a rich man, you know, for money, you know, because she'll understand that, you know, she's much happier with the $100,000 that she earned, or with the $50,000 that she earned, than with the $3 million that she gets from this rich man doing nothing other than, you know, spreading her legs in front of him. The 12-year-old or 13-year-old would never do it. Okay? Now, they're difficult girls. So, to have a good effect of education, we sometimes take these girls to the morgue and we show them these young girls or boys who did drugs and passed away.
You really look at each one and you bring them close to you and you look in their eyes and you look at their faces. You can start to see their age and their experience. And the business is obsessed with youth. Can't be young enough.
So disturbing, and they don't even like look at these young models, these children, as children, or even really people. It's very disturbing. But this was all like super surface level. These are just all people I'm gonna like dive further into. I just wanted to like share this with you guys because I think it's relevant that the sitting president's former model scout, who also opened his own modeling agency that recruited girls as young as 11, 12, and 13 years old, was a friend of Jeffrey's and Jean-Luc Brunel's, and were planning to take advantage of the fact that there was going to be a bunch of young Russian models in this home in Ibiza. Either way, I just think it's really interesting, and it's clear we have more rabbit holes on our hands to attend to.
RDMS.